Want to know how to do a covered call on Tesla? Stay tuned, watch this short video, and I'll show you how easy it is. Okay, a lot of people ask me, because I have a program called the Cash Flow Machine, which uses covered calls and spreads to show people how to make safe, reliable income. And they ask me, like, what stock should I be, working on? Well, you know what? It kind of doesn't matter. But we always say you have to have the four cornerstones, the right stock in the right market at the right spot on the chart. And then we collect the rent on the stock, or we squeeze the juice, we call it internally. So today, let's focus in on the right stock. Now, I'm not going to tell you whether Tesla is the right stock or not. And by the way, this isn't financial advice. I'm just showing you how to do this. This is just an opinion. Go check with your financial advisor, blah, 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 all that other stuff. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to do a covered call on Tesla, because let's say you are interested in doing covered calls. First of all, I would hope that if you're going to do a covered call, you don't just do it because you're watching a video. You do it with a full system, a system of rules to remove the emotions from your trading, because emotions are the enemy of the trader. So we want to remove those emotions. And so if you have a set of rules around it, you can know what to do when the market's up, down, sideways, when the stock itself is up, down, or sideways. Like, it's not just enough to do a covered call. You got to know what happens after you make the trade. That's where the trade is done. It's not like buying a stock and selling a call and just hoping. There's way more stuff that you've got to do if you want to be really successful long-term in covered calls. But let me show you how we do a covered call in Tesla. It's really easy. Watch. Okay, so first, let's take a quick look at the stock chart. Now, this is an ugly chart, no matter how you slice it, but it's with the market. This stock is down almost 50% since November. So in the last 6 months, it's kind of trended kind of down-ish. If you look at the weekly, you can see it. But on the daily, it's just choppy and all over the place, and nobody knows what's happening. Right now, it's way below its 50-day moving average, way below its 200-day moving average. Not a lot of really good stuff going on this chart. Really low relative strength. It's sick, right? There's a lot of selling going on. However, the 50-day is above the 200. And stocks like to revert to their mean. And when there's a huge sell-off, everything gets sold, and it goes back into the things that deserve to have it gone back into. Like if it's crap or speculative, they don't get the money back. But a company like Tesla, now growing its earnings every year, that's probably going to get some money back in. Now, I don't know if we're at the bottom of this market or not. I'm not here to talk about the market. I'm here to show you Tesla. So I'm not saying this is the right spot on the chart to buy it. I'm just saying if you did buy it here, because of the volatility that we've had lately, you can make a ton of money. I'll show you how that's done right now. All right, so here's the options chain on Tesla. It closed at 665, and you can see that if you go to the 665s, this line right here, you can see that they're bidding $30.75 by $31.25. You see that there? So roughly about 31 bucks, right? And if you go over here to my time value column, that's the time value that will expire next week. It'll be 0. So since we sell covered calls, we bring money into our account. So in this case, if we bought 100 shares of Tesla at $66,500, we would get $3,075 back, which is about 4.8 to 4.62% for a week. Now, a lot of people invest in bonds, and boy, if they got 4.62% in a year, they'd be happy. Here we are with one stock. Of course, there's risk, and you got to sit through the down if there is down, and if it goes up, you've got to put some more money in it to roll out of it. But that's a good problem to have. People don't get that. They think, oh my God, it gets called away from me. So what? Like, commissions are free now, and the options commissions are cheap. Like, so it gets called away. Hey, it's Mark Yegi here to tell you about our cash flow machine trading program that's designed to teach you how to make safe, reliable income. Now, we shoot for 2 to 4% a month of income and growth in your portfolio. And we have courses to teach you how to do this yourself or inside a mastermind community. And the best part of that is it only takes about 20 minutes a week to implement. Now, while 2 to 4% a month doesn't sound like much, I show you exactly how we took my IRA from $111,000 to over $500,000 in just 19 months without huge risk. I'm not telling you this to brag, just to show you that you can do this too. So to learn more about this program, go to cashflowmachine.io. That's cashflowmachine.io, and you can learn more. So you buy it for $665, you sell $30.75 against, that's 31 bucks basically. So you're going to be picking up about 4.5%, almost 5% for the week. What happens if it goes up? Well, you just made 5% for the week. What happens if it goes down? Well, you make 5% on that, and then you still own the stock. And then you do it again. If it goes down to 660, then next week you make another 31 bucks, provided the volatility is still just as high, and it's probably going to be pretty close for a while. So like, I don't understand why people don't use this strategy all the time. Now, we teach a program called the Cash Flow Machine, and in the Cash Flow Machine, there's lots of rules. Like, this is not just buy the stock and sell the call. It's like, which call do you sell? In which market do you do it? What do you do if the market goes down? What do you do if the stock goes down? Like, you got to have all this stuff straightened out. But at its core, you buy the stock and you sell the right call against it at the right spot on the chart. And if you do that, the whole idea is to get probabilities in your favor. There are ways to make money in the market that people don't teach us. And, you know, if we don't know what we don't know, we'll never get the benefits of what we don't know. So you've got to learn about this strategy. I've been trading for 40 plus years. Makes me really feel old right now. But, you know, I've never seen a better strategy than this. And, you know, a lot of people just do buy the call and sell the call. I can send you to lots of free videos on YouTube if you want to learn how to do covered calls the way that most people do them. But if you want to learn a full system on how to do them so that you don't make mistakes and get your butt handed to you in a market like this, then you've got to look at a system like the Cash Flow Machine. There's a link below. By the way, if you like what I'm doing here, you know, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. It really helps the algorithm show you videos. Maybe if you click the notification bell, you'll get a notification next time I come up with one of these. That was a long video on a really short trade. It's actually easy to do. You buy the stock, you sell the call. That's the easy part. What do you do after? What do you do if the market goes up, down, or sideways? What do you do if the stock goes up, down, or sideways? Click on the link below, and maybe I'll see you somewhere down the road, or I'll see you on the next video. Take care.